This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 578. How long does it take to start an online business? Part 2, by Steve Chou of mywifequitherjob.com. And I'm your narrator, Dan. I am here every single day with you, reading to you from some of the very best blogs we can find on entrepreneurship. Now, today's post, which you already know if you were with me yesterday, is actually part 2 of a longer post. So if you haven't listened to yesterday's, episode 577, I would recommend going back and checking that out first. But if you're caught up, let's get to part 2 of this post and continue optimizing your life. How long does it take to start an online business? Part 2, by Steve Chou of mywifequitherjob.com. Setting the right expectations. The key to running any successful business is to set the right expectations and the right level of commitment. When my wife and I began our online store in 2007, we full-on planned to still be in business in 2012. When I started my blog at the end of 2008, I full-on planned to still be blogging 5 years later. When I launched my Create a Profitable Online Store course in 2011, I made a long-term commitment to continuously add content to the course for many years to come. Even though the course started out with practically no content, today I have well over 100 hours of video in the course and a 400-page PDF ebook to show for it. And the best part is that the course continues to grow and evolve. Most people quit their businesses within their first year. If you aren't willing to devote at least 3 to 5 years to your business, don't even bother. Why? Because most of the wealth and the profits are to be had well after your first year. Expecting your business to be vastly profitable within a short time frame is a way to think about your business. Let's be realistic. During the first year of any online business, your website is probably not going to have superior search engine placement. Your business probably won't have a large customer base. Your business probably won't have much name recognition. It takes time for word of mouth to spread. It takes time for things to snowball. Looking back at my blog, I didn't think that I was getting anywhere at all after year 1. But after doing this for 7 years now, I look back and I'm completely amazed at how far I've come. Change your mindset. Here's the biggest problem that I see with most people. They expect to make a significant amount of money in under a year, and then they give up when they don't reach their goal. I've had several students in my course give up early, and even had an extremely talented student give up on his online store after just 6 months. The first year is going to be tough and the most awkward. After all, you know nothing during your first year. Even if you have a great mentor or teacher, you still may not be able to absorb everything right away, so you'll make mistakes. But that's fine. That first year is also when you'll be having the most fun because you'll be learning a heck of a lot. Year 1 should not be your end game. Instead, you should treat year 1 as your learning year and expect to reap the rewards in the years ahead. In a recent survey conducted among students in my Create a Profitable Online Store course, 56% of students in my class who launched a product and stuck it out for a full year are now making at least 4 figures per month. One of the most unfortunate aspects of human nature is that we all love shortcuts. We all love to believe that we can strike it rich in just 6 months. Don't get me wrong, it's still possible to make a good chunk of change during your first year, but you should go into it expecting to commit at least 3 to 5 years. Avoid the easy short-term money. Now, if you're going to commit to a business for 3 to 5 years, you also want to make sure your business model has long-term potential. Everywhere you look, there are a number of make-quick cash type of schemes out there on the internet. And yes, some of these might actually work, but only in the short term. For example, there's a popular scheme right now where people buy up goods on Amazon and sell them on eBay at higher prices, and lots of people are making money this way. But do you think this quote-unquote business model can last? Most people are attracted to businesses that are as easy as possible to make money. But I'm the complete opposite. The harder it is to start your business, the more lasting power it will have. The more value you can add, the more money you will make. So before you choose an online business model, ask yourself how you are adding value. Is buying up surplus goods online and selling them on Amazon providing more value than coming up with your own branded products to sell? Are you spending all of your time trying to make short-term money that will never scale? Striking a balance. The key to finding the right business to pursue is to avoid randomly pulling yourself in all directions at once. Don't throw up a bunch of businesses, give them a go for 6 months as a trial, and then take them all down because they aren't working out. You should go into every business venture with a full commitment to put your best foot forward. Are you still going to want to be running this business in 3 to 5 years? If you don't think you'll be able to maintain your interest for that long, then don't even bother. What you want to avoid is starting over every 6 months. If this is happening to you, then you aren't committed, and you're calling it quits without giving your business a chance to grow into something bigger. Remember, most of the profits for your business are going to occur after 3 to 5 plus years, so make sure that you pick something that you're willing to maintain for at least that long. Take time out of the equation. In fact, once you've decided what you want to do, take time out of the equation altogether. Don't give yourself any artificial constraints on how well you need to perform in a given time frame. Instead, make your business a part of your daily or weekly routine. That's right, set aside some time, the same time, every day or week to work on your business. Don't even think about it. Just work on it on a regular basis. And tell yourself that you are going to maintain this routine forever. This way, your business will be a part of your life, and time becomes irrelevant. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled, "How Long Does It Take to Start an Online Business?" by Steve Chou of mywifequitherjob.com. And thanks again to Steve, and one thing I didn't mention yesterday is that he also has started his own podcast, which is called the My Wife Quit Her Job podcast with Steve Chou. It's all about entrepreneurs who quit their jobs to start successful online businesses, just like Steve and his wife did. Through a series of personal interviews, Steve uncovers the exact strategies that led to their success. And again, that's called the My Wife Quit Her Job podcast with Steve Chou, and you can find it wherever you get your podcasts. But that does it for today here on Optimal Startup Daily. I thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.